All right. You know him. You love him. You want him. You know that he is the one that makes your heart goes pitter-patter, pitter-patter.
Pitter-patter. I like that.
He is the one, the man,
Dude.
the Mook is right here for everyone.
It's quite an entrance, man. I
Hey.
hope I don't disappoint after something like that. Like, wow.
So,
I love you.
Oh, thank you, Dee.
you see? Fan service right away. Look at that.
This is a homicidal, maniacal hug,
you
too.
gonna-
Even evil people
Debbie!
Oh,
have
he's
love.
not evil. He's just messed up.
I'm just fucked up in the head. Debbie!
You're a Debbie.
Yes, Debbie! I was in the Debbie.
Get over here. Oh, you were the Navi? Awesome. Hello.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
Good. We just wanted to love you.
Aw, many
All
people
right.
actually
I
recognize
wish I was free. I got
Oh, I
a
know. You
costume.
got a fish sweet.
What do you mean?
Alright, we're gonna go look at contact. You were awesome.
It was
Thank
great.
you.
My pleasure. Great costume, and pleasure having you at Death Match.
Oh, it was a pleasure being
You
here.
guys were, everybody was just so,
I was so nerve-wracked. I didn't know what to do. I was just like,
that's the beauty of the Death Match. It's just so fun, and it's like, there's nothing really planned.
Yeah.
Except for the brackets this year. And everything else was just like,
random
all right,
shit.
go. You won and you lost. Let's just figure this shit out.
Yep.
It was so cool. I've been telling everybody, like, what a great group of players, what a great crowd. It was just perfect.
Honestly, like,
perfect mix.
when I first made this cosplay, I did not think I'd get recognized at all. I didn't think I'd get past the first round. Oh man, I underestimated myself so hard.
No, you underestimated the world.
People like Giant Homicide Maniac. Even if they don't remember it, they will. They'll remember it. It's a great Navi costume, by the way, too. And really, kudos for being so in character. Everybody was so in character too. It was great. Nobody had a chance against Jack Sparrow.
I know.
Nobody.
I
had
was
a
glad
chance.
I at least lost to him. That's
Yeah, if you're gonna lose to anybody,
It's better to lose.
but it's better to lose to Jack. Yeah, I was hoping you two would have.
Or the zombie.
Or the zombies. Yeah, but everybody got to come up at the end. That was.
At least like had the zombies and Jack Sparrow in different brackets, so they didn't have to fight each other like earlier.
Oh no, yeah, they it was a good call this year for the people running main events to pre-bracket everything, as opposed to the crowd popping their cherry a little too quick. Because last year they had that great Jack and that awesome Joker. That Joker was amazing. I mean, I was so hoping he would come back this year, but he didn't. And I was so we all thought like that would have been a great end fight last year, but the crowd wanted to see it too fast. So we learned that lesson quickly. It's like, okay, let's save the best. We kind of knew which were the best costumes, and like let's put them. We'll know, like we'll kind of know from the costumes who's probably gonna make it to the next round.
It was kind of close with the Star Trek and me. The Star Trek
It
had
wasn't.
just come out.
It wasn't that close. No, that
Kinda.
cheering. The cheering wasn't that close. It was easy to tell that everybody was behind you. But then you went up against.
Avatar just came out, maybe. Kinda.
Even then.
Yeah, 2 hours.
The
Painting you blue.
personality went a long way on that contest. It really did. So, again, congratulations.
I have video and stuff, so I'm like dying to put it on YouTube.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm eager to see it.
I videotaped the whole thing.
Did you really?
Video.
Oh, awesome. Well, as long as you had a good time.
I have like everything on me.
Awesome.
I was watching it last night. That's when you woke up and were like, bench.
Have a good day. Anyway, sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Look, these kind of things happen when you're at a place like
Death
this.
match. It's a good time.
So,
what can I do for you?
First question. Now that you have been basically the MC of the death match, any improvements for next year?
Any improvements on the death match for next year?
Yeah. You know, you had some experience.
I have some
Last year was the transition.
Last year was the transition, and I was worried this year that since we kind of hijacked the chess game's popularity, we were wondering how it was going to stand in its time slot at main events on a Saturday. what kind of reception it really got last year. I didn't know what was going to happen. So when I saw the room fill up, my heart sort of swelled. I was like, yes, this was my baby last year, and now I'm letting it stand on its own, and it went over really well. The only thing I wished we had more of was more competitors. I think it actually worked a little better with a smaller group of combatants, so to speak, because things weren't really. I think we could keep things tight. We could keep things under control, so to speak, and we didn't have a lot of people trying to take the spotlight when it wasn't their turn to take the spotlight, which was one of the problems we had with the chess game for a couple of years. So if anything, I'd like to see more an improvement next year is a little more people in the brackets to make the deathmatch go a little longer. But I wouldn't go overboard with too many people.
Now, I know that I am in a different outfit, but you were talking about the Jokers.
Yeah, I remember you were the Joker's helper last year.
Yes. Now this is transformed into Joker Camp. You have brought forth the first order.
Oh boy, Joker. That means I'm going to be tied to a chair somewhere, and this video is going to be like sent to a news program.
Let's talk about the other thing that you do. You have a book here.
Yeah, I do. These are book collections on my webcomic. Very good. Thank you very much. Called Dominic-Deegan, Oracle for Hire. Do you read the webcomic at all, or do you just know me from emceeing the deathmatch?
I know you from the emceeing.
Okay, that's cool.
And this second.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Dominic-Deegan, Oracle for Hire is my webcomic. I've been doing it for 8 years, 6 professionally. It updates it's gone through a few schedule changes, but it updates 5 days a week. And there's close to 2,500 strips online.
Excellent.
So, yeah, the reason I'm allowed to MC the the chess match and the death match and sometimes the webcomic auction is because I have a big crowd that comes to see me because of the webcomic. And I guess that crowd kind of has expanded since I've been MCing certain things. So I'm very blessed that one, my webcomic has kind of taken off, and two, that people want to see me on stage. And I know not a lot of people can say that, so I try not to make a big deal out of it because I don't want to brag, and I hate bragging. It's bad, but I want to recognize that this is something I'm very lucky to have, and I don't want to take it for granted, not even remotely. Oh wow! And apparently I've lost my voice over the last 2 days of just yelling.
All right. So, last question.
What's up, man?
Now that you have been emceeing the death match for 2 consecutive years, what is the cosplay in particular that you would like to see for next year? Something that hasn't been represented yet.
That's a tough question. I don't really have my finger on the pulse of pop culture, so to speak. I'm not really up to date on my anime or popular TV shows.
Well, then let me rephrase it like this: what would be your top choices if you could choose?
You know what I'd like to see?
I'd
like to see a good Superman.
All right.
He's tough to do. He's really tough to do, and it takes a certain person to have just that presence. But I guess being a fan of Superman, in general, I think I'd like to see more old school superheroes. Complete with the spandex and the capes and everything. I'd like to see if done well, how far they can make it into the death match. Or if the crowd would just be smart asses
just
and go,
anxious to kill them all.
Princess Tutu kick Superman in the face. I'm curious to see how far they would go. I'm sure if someone was Batman, they would win. But maybe something like Green Lantern, or maybe even the Flash, or a less cool superhero.
With the way things stand, if Jack Sparrow were to come again next year, he's gonna probably end up taking it again.
I don't know. I mean, Princess Tutu did beat him last year.
That is true.
And she was the first one. It was weird. She was the first one to be eliminated this year. She was in a different costume.
Yes.
She wanted to give it a try as a new go, and she was the first one to go. So I kind of felt bad for her because she was doing like splits and kicks and everything. She really gave it her go, but hard to beat the prince.
Indeed.
You know, but she did get the prestige of the first one to die, so I made sure everybody chanted for her and stuff like that. So hopefully next year she'll come back as Princess Tutu.
Yes.
And try to defend her title again. Hopefully. Let's see if she comes back.
And perhaps next year there will be a Joker.
I hope so.
Well, thank you for your time.
My pleasure, man.
Take care.
Pleasure talking to you.